So the beef between Cardi B and Saweetie is going crazy again after Saweetie decided to be petty as F and shade Cardi on Instagram. Y'all, Cardi is not here for no petty drama, and she threw some shade right back at Saweetie. And y'all are not gonna believe what led to this mess. Did Cardi really threaten to ruin Saweetie's career? So the rap girlies are back at it again, and this time we're referring to the Cold War between Saweetie and Cardi B that's been going on for a few months now. Now, for those of you who somehow don't know what happened, the Migos broke up because Offset left the group. And then a few months later, rumors started going around that it was because Offset slept with Saweetie, who is Quavo's ex. Now, of course, Cardi denied these allegations and said, "No, baby, you are lying. You making crazy lies, starting stuff and putting female rappers in it with no receipts. No blogger spoke on this." She also said that rumor would be addressed on Offset album, stay tuned. But then Takeoff tragically passed away in November last year, and the album got postponed indefinitely. So we still haven't heard Offset and Cardi's side of the story. But then people don't believe that Offset is going to admit to cheating on Cardi with Saweetie anyway, because that would start a whole lot of drama, especially since he and Quavo aren't exactly on great terms right now, and it would only make things worse for him to bring up old drama. So yeah, Cardi and Saweetie are also not on great terms as a result of this drama. In fact, people believe that Cardi got Saweetie kicked off of Glorilla's F&F remix as a revenge for her sleeping with Offset. So this became extra weird because Saweetie had been confirmed to appear on the remix, and she even recorded her verse, only for her to get scrapped at the last minute. But then a few days later, Cardi dropped her own remix with Glorilla for Tomorrow 2, which entered the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100. And people believe that Cardi did the verse in return for Glorilla taking Saweetie off F&F remix. Yep, it's been a whole hot mess between the both of them, and they've just been throwing a crazy amount of shade and subliminal messages towards each other on Twitter. And this time, it looks like Saweetie is hitting below the belt. A few days ago, some Getty image pictures of Cardi at the Vanity Fair Oscars party went viral, and a lot of people felt like she didn't look good in the pictures. There were so many comments talking about how she doesn't look the same as the pictures she posted on Instagram, and how she photoshopped her pictures and all kinds of stuff like that. But then it got worse when Nicki Minaj tweeted Getty with a hidden face emoji, and people felt like she was throwing shade at Cardi since she tweeted that when Cardi was getting dragged. Then she also shaded Cardi again, saying Photoshop them bars. This isn't exactly shocking though, because both Cardi and Nicki have been throwing shade and taking cheap shots at each other all the time. But then Saweetie stepped into the drama and threw some mega shade at Cardi as well. But no, let's scratch that. Not only did she throw some shade, but she tried to throw a forest at Cardi. And then she posted these Getty images of herself and captioned them, "She don't need no edits." Talk about being shady. I mean, Saweetie definitely knew what she was doing when she made those posts, because her posting Getty pictures just when Cardi was getting dragged and then adding the caption about the edits and Photoshop, yeah, she definitely knew what she was doing when she hit send. And y'all, people got Saweetie's message loud and clear, and they made comments like, "Effing on somebody's husband and clowning them with your beauty is insane. Head Barb for real." Not the Getty images. Shady, but I love it though. And I mean, facts are not shade, and Cardi can't compete with Saweetie at all when it comes to looks. And Saweetie already had Cardi's man, so Cardi and her fans need to sit this one out. Even Offset agrees that Saweetie is it. But we can always trust the Bardi gang to come through for their queen, and they immediately started dragging Saweetie hard, saying things like, "Yeah, stick to fashion because the way your last album flopped, she doesn't need any edits, but she does need a hit." And Saweetie doing everything but making good music. They're referring to the fact that Saweetie's last EP only sold 2,000 copies in the first week, which is something that people bring up all the time whenever she gets involved in a fight online. And according to an insider, Cardi believes that Saweetie was shading her, and she finds it ridiculous that she would shade her unprovoked, especially because they haven't had any sort of interaction in months. The insider claimed that they've both been doing their thing for months without bothering each other or anything. They no longer have a relationship, but Cardi still thinks it's ridiculous that Saweetie would choose to sneak diss her out the blue. Cardi also tweeted, "I'm not as mean as I could be, and I want people to be more grateful for that." Is this Cardi's way of saying that she could have blackballed Saweetie even more if she really wanted to? Or is this a reach and we just reading more into her words than she meant? But either way, this does go to show that she and Saweetie are still not on good terms. And at this point, it's safe to assume that that this feud is not ending anytime soon because there's only going to be more messy drama when Offset eventually drops his album and tells his side of the story. But speaking of messy drama, you guys are going to love the drama in this next video.